Today we're talking to famed and power punching inventor of the smash, Donovan Razor Ruddock, probably best known for his two wars with Mike Tyson back in the 90s, classic fights. Let's get into it.
Much better, much better. So how you like in Oklahoma?
I like the people are very nice. I don't know. They're very nice. Everyone wave to me when I'm jogging and I'm running down the road.
That's cool. That's cool.
Cause hey man, you look great. You look like 30 years ago. You look the same.
I know. I try to keep it that way.
So let me ask you a question. How old were you when you started boxing?
16.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 16.
And that was in Toronto. And how many amateur fights did you have total?
17.
Oh.
17?
Wow. I'm in a rush to go pro. No, because the amateur, right?
Yeah.
They give you a trophy. I'm on the Olympic team, the Canadian Olympic team, and they brought the year I'm supposed to go. So I didn't know what was going to happen in the next 4 years, so I just decided to turn pro.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So you were what, 9 when you turned pro?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You pro as heavyweight?
No, I turned pro as middleweight.
Really?
Yeah.
What? You're like
No,
six.
I'm not sure. I'm not. You know something? No, I started fighting at middleweight. But so I grew into the heavyweight. So it was light heavyweight, then was heavyweight. But I think I started about cruiserweight.
Wow. And you're 6'3", correct?
Yeah, 6'3".
Oof, big man. Yeah. So I saw. So you started your career pretty much. You had lost, but you had some kind of a respiratory illness or something?
Yeah, I had asthma. Exercise-induced asthma.
So what happened? You were fighting, and as you're fighting, you couldn't catch your breath, or what was happening?
I had an asthma attack, and the doctor they said I couldn't fight anymore. But after weighing the odds of being a layman and boxing, I took the chance boxing because that's my personality. There was a little bit of cure they had for it. They had Ventolin at the time, and they said if you move to a different climate, a warmer climate, it would be better for you. So I went to Florida, and I thought, I've been working with it.
Okay. Okay.
Your whole life you've been working with asthma.
Yeah. When I fought Tyson, I was about using about 67% oxygen. I I had to count my shots. I just did an operation not too long ago, to open up my airway. So that's why I look like this.
Look thin.
Yeah, that's why I look like this because I couldn't breathe before, So now oh my God.
Wow. Okay.
How many kilos are you now?
Pardon me?
How many kilos now?
Right now I weigh 220
Pounds.
Yeah, 220 pounds.
Wow.
You fought at about what, 240?
Oh, 243, 260. I fought Tyson. The lightest weight I fought Tyson was 228. That's the lightest.
Wow. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you about the famous smash punch, right? For people watching, the smash was a punch that Razor threw that was kind of like half hook, half uppercut. From what I understand, you're naturally a left-handed person, but you fought orthodox, correct?
No. I'm a right-handed person, but I fought orthodox.
Oh, I thought I had read somewhere that you were naturally left-handed.
No. That's why, because of the power I have in my left hand, everyone think that I'm right-handed. I'm left-handed. I'm not. I just train in the left hand. I educate my left hand to do what I wanted to do, like the smash. People think that it's I don't know what they think. I'm trying to explain to them what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a setup, okay? Say somebody throw a shot at you.
Mm-hmm.
You catch it with this hand. You catch it on the outside, okay? On the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On the outside, you bring it on. You bring it up on the inside.
Oh.
So he don't get his hand back to his face to protect himself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you touch and go.
Do you understand?
Yep.
You use his hand as a guide. Yeah.
I get.
I completely understand.
Yeah. 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 Completely. Yeah. You know who kind of did similar to that? Prince Nassim Ahmed had kind of a similar. He would throw kind of and it would knock people out, just like yours did.
Yeah. I saw him do it. Yeah, I saw him do it. That's the guy.
Yeah.
That's a kid from London, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Persian
Yeah.
kid from London.
He was
Arabic.
from Yemen. Yeah, his family's from Yemen, but he grew up in England. Yeah. So who named it the Smash?
I had a guy who was with us in Art Mile. Who helped me training in when I was in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And they named it the Smash because it was so unorthodox. Seen it.
What
Yeah.
any fight that you didn't get that you would have wanted back in the day?
Say again?
Any fight that you wanted that you didn't get back in the day?
You know, to be honest with you, I never really look at fight I want. I'm just a lone wolf. I'm a gunslinger. They call me in when nobody wants nobody else.
Mm.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, your phone's on you.
It's back. What the back of your trunks, it said Roots. What was the origin of that?
Well, Roots
Why did
Canada.
it say?
Roots Canada, because they have the roots, right? The closing line is Roots, and then the roots from the thing is blowing out clear.
Oh, okay. So you're, I guess the two fights that everybody really put you on the map, even though you beat Bone Crusher Smith and you beat Michael Dokes, but the Tyson fights were obviously the big ones.
Yeah.
Would you say he was the best fighter you ever fought, or was somebody, would you say, that was better than him?
No, bar none. He was the best fighter. I was so shocked with his strength. I'm telling you, people don't really know about boxing right now, because when you feel a boxer's strength and a weightlifter strength, it's two different strengths. When you feel Tyson's strength in the ring, it's a different strength.
We understand.
I remember after the Tyson fight in the ring, they asked you, they were like, "Oh, does he hit hard?" You said something along the lines of like, he was more snappy of a puncher. You said something like that.
Maybe I had too much hit because he hit so hard.
Yeah, you said he was snappy, but yeah, I mean that was
maybe he hit so hard damn hard I forgot, because he does it. He broke.
I got hit by a guy named Marion. His name is Marion something.
Yeah.
Washington D.C.
You forget his name, eh?
Man, he hit me so hard I thought he kicked me. I was like, what the fuck?
That's why you forgot his name.
Exactly. Marion Wilson, that's his name. Marion Wilson. That dude hit me so hard.
Listen. People don't understand about when you get hit, eh? A lot of people go to their whole life without getting hit. The first time I ever got hit was when my first amateur fight was when I went out there and I said I put my left arm out like a jab, and the guy came over with a right hand. And he hit me so hard, I said, "Oh my God, these guys are not playing." They're not
Know the feeling.
playing.
Was that in Jamaica or in Canada?
No, that was in Canada, St. Catherine.
So you spent most of your childhood in Canada?
Yeah, most of my childhood in Canada. Yeah, I left Jamaica when I was 11.
Oh, okay.
Now, didn't you beat Lennox Lewis as an amateur?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to talk
Okay.
about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about him. But hey, at least you beat him as an amateur. But okay, so after Tyson fight, you were at that fight, you were what, around 29 years old, something like that?
I'm being honest with you, I don't even remember.
Well, 91. You're born in 62, right?
63.
63. So you were 28, 29. So let me ask you, since you started fighting so young, pro, do you think by the time you were around 30, you were kind of already peaked out because you had so much? Or no?
You know, you guys make me laugh, okay? But
That one.
they peaked out. Peaked out.
One makes you laugh, not me.
Well, meaning like.
No, hold on. I listen. I didn't reach my peak yet.
Oh, okay.
I didn't reach my peak yet.
Okay. So are you still going to keep fighting? Are you thinking about it?
I'm training.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
And if you were to fight, who would you fight? If you had your choice.
Well, right now I'm looking at Jose Ortiz.
Who?
Tito Ortiz?
Jose Ortiz, I think he's number 4 or number 5 in the world.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
regular.
Because
These guys today, they can't fight to save their life.
No, but nobody will believe me. Nobody will believe me. Nobody will believe me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I'm talking to you so clearly?
Yeah.
By accident?
No.
It's not an accident. I know what I'm doing. I walk in the ring. I don't even have to hit you. You can't beat me.
You say it, I believe it. Like, it comes out clear. I'm good.
The only reason why I lose any fights. Anyways, never mind.
What were you gonna say?
No, it's all right.
Oh man, I wanted to hear it.
Me and Marco, we were like,
What? Say it.
Leave it the way it is. Let me leave it the way it is. But
Okay, so you stopped fighting in 2001, and then you came back 14 years later, right? In 2015.
yeah,
And how'd you feel coming back later? You felt strong? You felt good?
I'm being honest with you. When I got in the ring, I realized that these people don't know not the crap about aging. They don't know nothing about boxing. They don't know. When I walk in there and I said, I am just as strong as I was, stronger than when I was 19. And when I hit that guy, that Kilimanjaro with the left hook and he fall, I said, I didn't lose no power. So all I got to do now is just shorten it up.
so how many fights have you had from then till today?
I had one fight since then, and then the other 2 fights. And the other one, they rabbit punched me in the back of my head in Canada and stole my title from me. And since then, I realized they're still afraid of me, which they are. They're still afraid of me. And all I got to do is just keep training, keep my body ready, keep it sharp. And the time will come when I have to demonstrate my talent again.
And how old are you today?
I don't even remember, but I think I'm close to 58.
You were born in 63, so yeah. Is there anybody you'd want to fight right now? Like
I told you, Jose Ortiz.
besides him, is there anybody else?
I'm going for I want to be the oldest heavyweight champion of the world, okay? What's his name? George Foreman beat the record when he was 45.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to beat the record at whatever age it may be. Because I know that they cannot prevent me from boxing if I can do the same thing or better than the guys who are younger than me.
Yeah.
Right.
But boxing is a business. It's not a sport. So you got to get in business with these people.
I understand that, but it's a different story. I'm here now in the States, so it's different.
You're in America?
Yeah,
Where?
Oklahoma.
Oh shit.
Excuse me, not Alabama.
Punch.
Okay. So this is something I found out about you, which I had no idea that you were an inventor. You had invented the garbage compactor.
Yeah, I did.
That's great, and it was successful.
Yeah.
Wow. That's great. Is it still?
I'm in a lawsuit right now with the engineer in Canada, and they treat me very badly in Canada. The government treat me badly. What they did was they threw my contract case out of court because I was not represented by a lawyer. I had to go in because my lawyer died. Okay, so I had to come back to boxing to get some money to fight for to get a civil rights lawyer to go and get my product back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Okay.
so, in the inventing world, have you invented anything else, or is that a one-off?
No. Right, that one right now. I have a lot more in the on paper, but this one is the one is already finished and manufactured.
Yeah, that's good. Well, congratulations to that, and I wish you much success on your lawsuit.
Yeah. Definitely, and I mean that's cool. A lot of people try and invent stuff, but very few of them actually get successful. So that's impressive.
I know. It's very difficult because I could not imagine how much money it costs to just get it to market.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Wow.
You a whole lot of money doing that for sure.
Yeah. So did you watch Evander Holyfield's fight recently?
Yeah. And listen, I understand me and him are about the same age, and I respect what he's doing, but I do not want no one to judge me by Evander Holyfield. Okay, right? Because we're two different individuals. Okay, I've been training now for over 15 years. I've been running almost 500 kilometers a month. Okay, right? So I'm not lifting no weights. I'm a different individual. So I don't want anyone to judge me by that performance.
I mean, outside your accent, you are perfectly clear.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no anything.
No, because I don't get hit.
Don't brag. Nobody likes to.
But I'm telling the truth. I don't get hit. The boxing is an art. Boxing is an art. Okay. I've been boxing for 40 years.
Who was the first man to teach you the art?
I studied it hard by reading various people fighting styles.
Yeah, but who was your first coach?
I have okay. I know you won't believe me. I never really had a coach. Okay, I had a guy at the gym who helped me out for a while, but I never really had a coach. I had various different guys help me in the corner.
Okay.
I had Floyd Patterson for like one fight. I had George Chuvalo for one fight. I had the one bus driver who taught me in the beginning, just taught me the basic. He was a bus driver and he was a trainer at Lansdowne Gym in Toronto, and he teach me how to what to do, and then I just started picking up on my own.
Were there as you were coming up, were there any big name, either former champions or somebody that you had sparred with, something that's interesting you could tell us about?
Well, one day Michael Dokes came in the ring when he was bad, and we sparred, and he impressed me. He really impressed me.
Michael Dokes, yeah, shit. He was the sledgehammer too. Huh?
Yeah. He had 40-something knockouts, 30-something wins.
You remember Dokes?
Huh? Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I remember.
You know,
yeah, I mean, Razor Ruddock knocked him out in a real fight as well. That was a great fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good.
I also sparred with Larry Holmes.
Oh, how was that?
Yeah, back in the days, man, it was, I forgot how long it has been, but you can take a look on the internet and look for Larry Holmes or Razor Ruddock.
Oh.
Yeah, I would actually look for that.
Yeah. Do you remember?
That's when I told you I had to leave to go to Miami because it was warmer weather, and he was about to fight, I think, Leon Spinks, Michael Spinks. And I went down there to get some sparring, and I got some sparring, but he didn't like my sparring, so he fired me.
Why? Why didn't he like it? You were going too hard on him, or what?
I was firing too much shots, yeah.
Yeah, you would. I mean, one thing about you, which shows that you were always in great shape, is you would fire all power shots all the time, which anybody who's boxed knows that drains you a lot, but you could keep going and going.
You see, boxing is this, okay? When I train to go 15 rounds, okay? I train to go 15 rounds. But when I go to fight, I compact that 15 rounds in one round, and I'm blowing up everybody in the middle of the ring.
Wow.
Just so I know, how many knockouts do you have?
I think it's 30, I think.
30, yeah.
How many fights you have?
46.
Ooh, that's a high knockout ratio, man. Good Lord.
Yeah.
But you see, I never used to. The reason why I started to knock out some people too, because I used to be nicer too in the ring. I was in Atlantic City one year. I was boxing this kid, and I had the kid out, eh? And I was gonna knock him out. I didn't knock him out, and then the reporter write up, "Oh, Razor Ruddock have a lot of talent, but he don't know what to do with it." And I said, "Oh, you want me to murder people?"
How did the nickname Razor come about?
Oh, I was in the Canadian Army, and I was boxing at the same time, and my left jab was coming out like a razor.
Oh, okay. That's a great nickname, though, man. And even your trunks, like I loved the way your trunks. You had your name on a little patch on it, and the colors were really stands out. You know, when people see that.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was like iconic.
So can we ask now, what are you doing today? What do you do today in Oklahoma?
I train every day.
Okay.
That's my life. That's my sport. I love boxing.
Wow, you do. Okay.
You know that.
You just train. You go to the gym and train, and then come home.
Yeah, that's it.
Every day.
Every day.
Did you know that Jeremy's going to be fighting James Toney in an exhibition? Did you hear about that?
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. I'd like to see that.
It'll be good. It'll be on Fight TV.
Okay.
Fight TV on
Where's it going to take place?
the Virgin Islands.
Same time.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
But maybe you'll be broadcasting one of mine, maybe.
I hope so. Well, we hope so.
yeah. Yeah.
We'd love to do it, man.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
About time we get fighters talking about fighters rather than reporters talking about fighters.
I know. I love the boxing. I love boxing. I really hate to see the kind of black eyes taken over the years. It's been taking a few black eyes.
Yeah.
MMA now is just stepping all over it like it. And I'm telling you, boxing is an art. It's an art.
It is.
Okay?
It is.
You can't win on your back. In MMA, you can win on your back, but you can't win on your back here. Okay? You gotta stand up and you gotta fight, and you can't hold. Like you gotta learn when not to throw punch. There's so many things going on. I'm telling you, when you gonna fight Tyson, okay, and that light comes on, it's like oh my gosh, there's so many things going on at that moment that your heart rate start racing before you start to train. And if you can't control that, it's gonna get out of hand.
Yeah.
No, definitely. I mean, we know, the three of us know that boxing is one of the hardest sports or things to do in the world. But people they don't realize that until they get in the ring for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. They realize that this is the hardest shit ever.
I'm telling you, if you walk in the ring with me, someone walk in the ring with me, and when they clinch with me and they realize that, listen to me, oh my God, I don't believe people like this exist.
Yeah.
That's how I feel when I run into Tyson. That's how I mean, the guy was like, he's like, oh my gosh, he was strong.
No, of course. It's Mike Tyson.
What,
He's a little bull.
was it more his speed or his power that
No,
stood out?
strength. You see, he have more strength. He have a lot of speed, but he has a whole bunch of strength. His speed is it's strength speed. Not, you understand? It's strength speed, just pure
Right.
brute force.
Well, I'll tell you, man, you missed a couple of those punches by this much that would have him out.
I'm still feeling it right now.
I remember in the first round, you threw that uppercut that missed him by this much, and that would have been a problem if that would have landed. I don't know if you remember that first fight.
No, the first round when I went out after Tyson, I threw the left uppercut after him. If that would have caught him, you'd have seen him launch over Nevada.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So what was your? I mean, besides your smash punch, what other punch did you enjoy throwing?
There's so many different ways of doing things in the ring. Okay,
I agree.
It's an art. So it's about conditioning most of all. Okay, and if you want to take a guy out, you can take him out in the first round by just turning on the machine.
Sure, makes sense.
Okay, but you have to be in that condition to turn on the machine.
Right.
These guys don't turn on the machine. They go, they box, one guy hit, the other guy throw a punch, they throw a punch at the same time. They have no plan. They have no plan.
Yeah.
True.
They have no plan.
Yeah.
It's just,
I know you probably don't believe this. But when you're boxing, you're not supposed to be throwing punch. Both of you are not supposed to be throwing punch at the same time.
Yeah.
it doesn't work out that smooth when that happens. It's one then the other. One then the other.
Or wait for someone to throw and counter.
That's the way it's supposed to work out, okay? But when these guys are fighting, they're throwing, punching, somebody get catch, somebody getting knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You agree with me?
Yeah.
You agree with me?
That makes sense.
Yeah. But so they don't have a plan. When you have a plan, you have to one work, the other one have to work. It's a different story. You have to know when to work.
You think they don't have that kind of strategy, or that?
Say it again.
You think the fighters of today don't work under those same auspices?
No, they don't. I don't think they do. I think a lot of the fighters of today is getting taught by people who don't know how to fight.
I agree.
Okay, and you can't teach something. First of all, I never touch weights.
Wow. Okay.
In my whole life, I've never lift weights.
Till
I don't touch weights. Never touch. And my strength is astronomical past weightlifter strength. When it comes to boxing.
Right. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Well, boxing comes from the hip. The power comes from the hips and the legs, not your arms.
Yeah. You know the funny thing. It has to be attached to your body as like you have to be planted like a tree and beat them with the limb.
I agree.
Put it. That's a great way to put it. Yeah. 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 And that's why that smash punch was so, you threw it straight and it was quick and it got there, and at the very end of the punch, all energy.
They don't even know it got there.
Yeah. All your energy at the very end of the punch we would transfer all that energy into the very end of the punch, and boom.
If you think that Razor Ruddock is bad, this one is worse.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we look forward to seeing it then.
Yeah. Don't talk about it. Say be about it. Let's see it.
That's what I say.
So you're fighting again. When?
Do you have a fight scheduled?
I have I have a PR guy down at a Pro Players Sport Management in Florida,
Okay.
David Slusker. I want you guys to give him a call for me and talk to him, and he'll give you guys the itinerary.
Okay.
We'll give him a bell, let him know
Yeah.
Yeah.
what's going on.
Number. Okay, we'll get it to you. Pro Player Sports in Florida.
Okay.
Pro Player Sports. We got it.
David Slusker.
Got it. Cool. All right, man. Well, thanks for talking to us. With that?
I said it's my pleasure. My pleasure.
Yeah, definitely. After your next fight, we'll talk again.
All right.
Hey, have a good evening, brother. Thank you so much.
Take care, Jeremy. Good luck on your upcoming bout, okay?
Thank you, sir. Good day to you.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out.